finally, now that that's out the way, we can really get to this shit. So we're gonna start off with rest in pieces. First off, we had like really four deaths this week. I'm gonna start off with the obvious, man. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, from the Cosby Show. He was Theo, if y'all don't know. Very inspirational to black communities all around the world, even older black folks, and not even older, only black folks, because at one point in time, Bill Cosby was America's dad, which is why Bill Cosby always got so much respect. Sorry, trying to fix this microphone. Respect and reverence for what he did. So we want to give rest in pieces and off to Malcolm Jamal Warner. We had another one heavier too, outside of Theo. Um, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, Prince of Darkness, man. If you like a music head, then you'll understand where I'm coming from when I say stuff like this, right? Ozzy Osbourne was not only like a music guy, he was just like an American icon in general. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't from America, he was an American icon in general, and he wasn't even from America. That's proper. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what you call a legend. One of the whites that we like to refer to in black culture, I like to say like the great whites. There's some great whites that black people will respect forever or always. I do believe Ozzy Osbourne is on that list. But we got to get to the unfortunate part of the list, and I say unfortunate because a lot of people really were celebrating this news. Our dear friend, if you like wrestling, if you're a wrestling fan, our legend Hulk Hogan has passed away. Now, a lot of people online, black people mainly, from what I had seen, a lot of people were, and it's not only black people too, because some white people were celebrating that. I wasn't really a part of the celebrating the death part, and I'm gonna get into that in a little bit after I just report this. So he died of a cardiac arrest, I believe. That was the news. Hulk Hogan died because of a cardiac arrest, and it's just crazy, man. Because the reason why I say it's crazy, Hulk Hogan was one of the first WWE superstars. Now, if you are a fan of wrestling, then you know exactly what I'm getting into and the importance of this when I say him and Andre the Giant basically being one of the first WrestleMania headliners is legendary because of what wrestling became, what WrestleMania became. One could argue that Hulk Hogan to WWE was Michael Jordan to the NBA. Now, some people might argue that in that analogy, you might as well put Ric Flair instead of Hogan, or the Hulk, or not the Hulk, but the Rock. Said the Hulk. The Rock instead of Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair. Then it's still an accurate analogy, but you get exactly what I'm saying when I say that. He's a legend. Now, one thing y'all know about me when it comes to merits and people being a part of something that ended up going on, becoming to grow bigger than them, I want to say I got to give props when props is due, man. Regardless of whether he was racist or not, I understand. Like, it's fuck him because he's a racist. Trust me, I'm on that side too. And when I really did my full research into it, this is years ago, we knew about this Hulk Hogan racist shit. It's almost 10 years ago, actually. He died on the anniversary of the news coming out 10 years ago. I remember researching this 10 years ago, and what happened was he was going crazy. And not only did he do that, but he also had stopped the WWE from forming a union. And the idea was headed by Jesse Ventura. He snitched, he ratted, and Vince ended up firing Jesse Ventura. Not only did he do that, Hulk Hogan had also tried to undermine The Undertaker, and it was someone else, I believe, because they were young stars coming into the industry. And y'all know how it is when you got the young stars coming in, taking up attention share and market share, and then you got the guy that's been here for some years and established a presence and a standard. But it's cool. That is Hulk Hogan, right? All of that is Hulk Hogan. The racist shit, him getting better and turning his life around in the latter part of his life span. I was gonna say lifestyle, but that too. Shit, the latter half of his lifestyle, he started supporting politics more. He started being a part of the MAGA crowd. He started to do a lot more things that I feel like he wouldn't have done before. So I got to give all of that, got to get put in one bucket of his, the latter half of his life, he got it together. Racist time in the past or not, we still have to give credit where credit is due and give props to a legend when it's due. Don't mean I'm finna cry about it. Don't expect me to cry about it. Just expect me to be rest in peace to a legend. Now, Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, oh shit. You motherfuckers gonna give me a goddamn heart attack talking about them niggas. If they die, we gonna have a serious conversation. That shit gonna be like Kobe dying. Like, what the fuck? Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Let me not do that. But, yeah, man, that's the sad news. We had to get the sad news out the way, unfortunately. But rest in peace to all three of them. Let's move on to the next one. We're going to talk about the Tea App. Now, it's July 26th, I believe, 26th. As of 2 days ago, like on Thursday, the 24th, the Tea App got hacked. And basically, the Tea App, from what I hear, is, and maybe this is just them trying to rewrite what it really was, but from what I understood and I came across it as, it was just an app where women just shared details about men. Like, that was it. Like, truly, that was it. Like, and in the context of that was basically a bunch of messy shit. Just people sharing information about people and stuff that's not true, about men that they just probably didn't have the best terms that they ended on. You just see a whole bunch of bullshit basically on there. And some of the women are saying that the origin of the app was for sexual predators and creepy guys and shit like that, right? I'm all for that. I think there should be an app for that. Like, I didn't understand that that's what the origin of the app was for. However, because of mainstream trends in people, it started to get populated with people just wanted to be messy. And it became a messy thing. And this is my point about that, right? That's how I got introduced to the app. I didn't know that the app was used for what we described at first. But now it's full of messy shit, and now it's going to be more so associated with messy stuff because, let's be honest, that's not how this app just got marketed at us the past week. It wasn't. I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of dudes did not get about that app. Like, they just got marketed towards them as just a messy app where women can just go on, women only can go and just post details about you. And they can ask other women whether or not, he's a good guy or not, or shit like that. You see how that context could be split into two ways. One could be messy and the other could be helpful information that can save some women from sexual predators and assaults. So I'm not against that at all. But like a lot of things that humans make, the original purpose of the app was misused towards slander, defamation, and malicious intent. Fast forward to today, Thursday, the app ended up getting hacked. And a lot of female selfies have just went out there. And I don't know what information that you needed to join the app, but I can only imagine that was available too. Let me also clarify that that's an out of context claim that it got hacked. It was not hacked. It was not secure enough. And the storage that they were using was a public storage in a database that anybody could access. So the Tea App wasn't hacked, y'all. It was just made by something that I've come across this term called vibe coders, which basically is just a bunch of motherfuckers that just make codes and like stuff and apps that don't have really a secure algorithm to it. And that's how it was able to get access to the public database. So it's not considered hacking. But for entertainment purposes, we are going to say that the motherfucking Tea App got hacked. Now we can move on to the jokes. I think every single woman that participated in that app for the messy shit, every woman that participated in the app for the messy shit because people like to pick and choose what they hear. I think y'all are losers. Every single last one of y'all are losers for that. And I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all losers for that. I don't give a fuck whether what gender does it, what race does it, or what group. Anybody that's finna sit there and just use people that they have dated in the past or that they thinking about trying to talk to, dating wise, and just try to be funny or malicious because you don't like them or you've had bad dealings with them in the past, bro. Don't nobody want that shit. Nobody got time for that. If a bunch of men had grouped up and did that about women, they are considered losers. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And since we handed out equal rights, we're going to go ahead and say the women have to take the L for this one. You bitches are losers. Straight losers. That's what y'all are for that. I don't give a fuck what nobody try to say. Yes, I understand what the app was originally used for. We're not talking about that right now because that kind of thing is going to happen whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Instagram. It does not matter. But we know what the app was originally made for. We're talking to the messy bitches that sat up there and wanted to just post bullshit and be nosy. Well, being nosy ain't bad, but who wanted to sit up there and contribute to messy bullshit? That's what we talking about. You bitches are losers. And please don't let the men get the idea of doing that loser ass shit because I'm gonna sit there and call you niggas incels too. Sorry, that's loser shit to just sit around all day and just fucking share details about somebody. Like that shit is just lame. It's lame as fuck. Move on. Have better discernment when you're trying to attract people. It's the best way we can handle that one.